Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. I'm telling you the truth when I step into the booth, it's vibes. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What do we have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ready to go now. TJ Friedl now at the plate.
Center fielder number 29, TJ Friedl.
And this one is off and running. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Keller, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second baseman Matt McLain.
Ball one. The 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
There's a line drive to left field. Mangum takes it in for the out. One away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Noelvi Marte.
And Boo, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Elly De La Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike. De La Cruz with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Elly falls victim to the K.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Just missed. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
That's a ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air out to center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at PNC Park, on the hill for the Reds, Bailey Ober. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Hey! On the ground to third. Over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Fought off foul. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Ball.
On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0.
Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, probably from all-nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters. Fresh to death, the best, nothing less. Whack MCs.
Back here in Pittsburgh, in now for the Reds, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. In the air to left center, Mangum under it. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got it. That's out number 2.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Will Benson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Oh, that's it.
Man at second. Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one missed.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl digs in now. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Andy 0-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Jared Triolo.
Jared Triolo.
Hey!
This one in the air right field. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, catcher, Endy Rodriguez.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Ober, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Left field. And that'll get off into the seats.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Man at first, one away. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Fletcher with a homer in his last game.
No, inside.
And a 1-1. In the air, left field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, fires to the plate. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
All 1.
Tied up here in the early going. So 2 balls and no strikes. Runner on the move. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. In the air to left center. Fletcher on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on the way. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mangum drops steps, heads back on it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here at PNC Park, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And a big swing and a miss. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Bryan Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1.
That's outside.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Two and 2. Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz. Play made. That ends the inning. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Nope, outside.
This one in the air, center field. Fletcher on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Cincinnati left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Aye.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Nope, outside.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Noelvi Marte will hit next. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Two down, nobody on. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. All even, 2 apiece.
Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Jared Triolo.
Jared Triolo.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
For the Pirates.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder Dominic Fletcher.
Hey!
Swing and a foul out of play. Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Line drive. And that is the inning. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Will Benson.
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on our jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby?
Well, these Reds being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Quick toss to first.
He's
and
safe.
he's back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw.
He made it.
Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Man at second. Sack bunt towards third. Triolo slings it across. One away here in the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Isaac Matson up and throwing. Nicholas also throwing. Chop back up the middle. Gonzalez. The throw to first. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
So digging in, Matt McLain.
Hey!
Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. That clips the corner. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope that better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past are the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard.
And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Konnor Griffen.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. 0-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit.
Yeah!
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. On the ground to the left. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it 3-2. Back here in Pittsburgh. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Isaac Madsen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just missed. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. A homer, and he's flied to left.
Ball 1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eugenio Ramirez preparing to come on if needed. In the air to left center. Fletcher gets under it. One down.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
The changeup missing. Ball one. That one drilled left field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next for Cincinnati, Kyle Stowers. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second here, one gone. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Here's a 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Third baseman Noelvi Marte.
Man, you're playing with fire starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
Two down, nobody on.
More.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one off the mark. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Isaac Matson is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now for the Pirates, Kyle Nicholas.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here goes the runner. Up the middle. And that is the third out of the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Reds lead it 5-2. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Well, we go bottom 6. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Jared Triolo.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, down the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Throws to first in time. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Endy Rodriguez.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Marte with a throw to first, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eugenio Ramirez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Digging in, Tyler Stephenson.
Catcher Tyler Stephenson.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Pitch misses. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball, could be 2. Griffen for 1. On to first in time. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Swings through that.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it is out of here. A shot to the opposite field, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's ball 2.
To the right side, Gonzalez tosses to first. That's the third out. One for the Reds on the homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Burke.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2. The Buccos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, right field, Benson should have this one, and there's one down.
It's frustrating for these guys because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Dominic Fletcher.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Berg, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Pirates down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. Lined into right. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
Felt just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
Now, Jake Mangum. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. That is the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Urquidy.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, dude, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. Now 1-2. question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
In the air, right side. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And another ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
On the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Stowers over at second, 1 down. Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reynolds has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Will Benson.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. This one in the air, center field. Fletcher in and to his right and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tony Santillan.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off for the Pirates, shortstop Konnor Griffen.
Foul ball. And that
Ball, that's
misses. And that is ball 1. That's to third. Over to Lowe. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Spencer Horwitz.
There's a strike. This to center field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Pirates, designated hitter.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. The Reds leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
There's your strike, 95 of that one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 8-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Spencer Steer. Oh, 1 down. That's a little bit low.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That one close. Ruled the ball. 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down. This one in the air center field. Fletcher moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Liner caught at second. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now 8-2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Connor Phillips.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bryan Reynolds getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. Bouncer to second. McLain on to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman Jared Triolo.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2.
Ball,
Really
that's
good
out.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. In the air, right field, Benson moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Endy.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. That one lined to left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.